welcome back to the second episode of, still haven't thought of name for this, so we're gonna call it the Sneed Show. Welcome back. It's a calm, collective Sunday evening. Just wanted to take the chance to talk over some things over the last couple weeks, or however long it's been since I posted my last video. You know, stationary thing, or the thing we're gonna start off with always. Had fitted of the video, New York Yankees, 2009 inaugural Yankee Stadium year. Pink brim. Got me my little Hat Club exclusive, and shout out to my sister. Got me a little lit pin on there. And the fitted of the video is always really gonna transition well, because it leads me to my first point, which is, so obviously everyone's gonna realize, like, I don't want to call it a trend, but fitteds are in. For the time being, fitteds are in. Obviously for someone like me, or shout out to any of my other guys that collect fitteds, but like, fitteds are the style. Like, it was snapbacks for a minute, it was dad hats for a fat minute, but fitteds are in. And I'm seeing it happening a lot, especially on like some of the pages that I follow on TikTok, like, and Instagram. Fitteds to me are they're just hats. Yes, I love them. Yes, I love to collect them, but it's just one of those things, like, everyone goes about it their own way. Like, you see me, you see how I have my band, you see I don't have the sticker on it, you see, you know, it's a colored brim, you know, but I have black brims, I have hats with the stickers on them still, like, I have hats that don't have a fancy side patch. It's just one of those things that, if you like it, you like it. Like I have hats with black brims. I have hats that are just normal hats, and because they fit nice, I like them. They look good, and I feel like what I think is gonna happen, but what I don't want to happen is some people are gonna try to like gatekeep the whole fitted hat thing when it really doesn't need to be. And it'll happen. There's gonna be a group of people or someone that's gonna try and, oh, this is just because it's the style, just because it's the trend. I mean, if it's good for fitteds, it's good for fitteds. Like, buy what you want. They're just hats at the end of the day. Yes, I enjoy collecting them, but they're just hats. And that's been a big thing recently, like the whole gatekeeping thing. Like, I see it a lot on TikTok. I see it a lot everywhere, especially TikTok though. If you know what I'm talking about, you really know what I'm talking about. Like, it happens with artists, it happens with fucking everything, bro. Artists, video games, music, fashion, fitteds. It's gonna happen with fitteds, y'all. You know I'm right. But it happens a lot with music, and it's usually OG Travis. Shout out to Danny. OG Travis, Cardi. I saw some video today. It was like D-Sav or something. He's like a New York guy, I think, or maybe he was a Cali rapper. But don't call me on that. But like, it's just, that's something I've never really understood. It's just the whole, this is my person, this is my artist, only the select group of people can listen to them. Like, I just don't get it, bro. Like, if you really fuck with that artist heavily, why are you not gonna be like, oh, cool, like, he's getting recognition, he's gonna be hopefully making more music, hopefully making better music, because he's gonna have the resources. Like, bro, don't be a bum about it. Like, let people enjoy. Like, it's just, and I can understand, like, some people, that's their way of just, they take pride in that. Like, oh, I found this person. I've done, like, there's some people, me, myself included, not as much as I used to, I enjoy, like, being able to say, like, I put that person on. Like, you know me because of them. Like, hot take. I don't know if anyone remembers the song Chill Bill from, like, would have been my sophomore year of high school, but I have it in my big fat head that I put Sealy High School onto Chill Bill because I came from Katie and was playing it and all that. It's one of those things. But yeah, 2021, stop gatekeeping things. What was the next thing I was going to talk about? College football playoff. Fuck you, Notre Dame. Notre Dame got absolutely destroyed. Ohio State proved a lot of people wrong. Justin Fields, if anyone watched that game, Justin Fields threw an absolute bombs all night. It's going to be interesting to see once the draft time rolls around. In my opinion, at least, it's going to be interesting to see where Fields goes compared to where Trevor Lawrence goes. Because those are going to be, that's two hot commodities there. We'll just have to wait and see, especially with hopefully what will be the decline of COVID, barring any more stupid influencer parties, which I know is still going to happen, but I can hope for better days. It's going to be interesting to see, especially if they get to perform at a combine, and once the final, because I don't know the draft order off the top of my head, but once the draft order is finalized, it's going to be kind of cool to see if there's a little competition for who gets to be the higher pick. But I've seen Lawrence. I haven't seen that much of Justin Fields just because he was a whole transfer and all that. I haven't got the chance to catch any of his games, but I saw a couple of those throws he was making against Clemson, and he was dropping bombs. But Notre Dame got destroyed, and put up a good performance. Shout out to all my College Station people. A&M could be a really good team. Kellen Mond leaving, but I have a good feeling that it may be Haynes King, it may not be, but I have a good feeling that they're in good hands. In Jimbo, we trust. Defensive end Jaden Peavy said he was back for another year, so that's a unit coming back to the absolute unit coming back to the defense. It's gonna help a lot. But it looks to be a good year for A&M. Wonderful year for A&M. Probably be an A&M fan. It's only up from here. So yeah, I mean, I do wish that they would have got in ahead of Notre Dame. Ohio State likes to prove people wrong, so I'm not really mad about Ohio State. I wasn't in the first place, but I was more mad about Notre Dame getting in. Because, check the stats, man. Notre Dame has gotten destroyed every big college football playoff game they've been in. I don't know how they keep getting, just don't even want to talk about it. But yeah, in terms of A&M football, it's only up from here. And staying in Texas with that, over in Austin, freaking Tom Herman's out. See, the thing with Tom Herman was, if anyone paid enough attention to Texas football, Tom Herman had the culture there. He had the players there. By God, he had the players there. Because since I have to work as much, I barely get the chance to catch any games, so I pay a lot of attention to recruiting and all that. The recruits came in for Herman, man. There is a lot of talent at the University of Texas. Without a doubt there is. But I'm thinking it may have had to fall somewhere within like the assistant hires and who was calling the plays, who was running the defense, like because there's too much talent on that in that program. There's way too much talent for them to fail like that. Like not necessarily fail, but there's way too much. They should have been top 5, top 10 each and every year, especially with Ellinger, especially with just there's too much. Jordan Whittington, Bijan Robinson. I know this is only his first year, but Caden Stearns, like all those guys. Deshaun Elliott. I know he's not there this year, but he should have been a part of a really good team that finished in the top 10. Like, even though I love Deshaun Elliott, like loved how he played at Texas, and I follow him on Twitter. Good guy. But they already hired a new guy, assistant from Bama, but we'll see how it goes. They've still got plenty of recruits coming in, but it's a weird time to be a Longhorn fan. But there's the sports, and running it back to what I was talking about with music. So a whole lot of Red came out Christmas Day. I personally, I couldn't stand it, man. The first song I got not even a minute into it, and like, before I say anything, I like Cardi. I have Cardi on my playlist. Like, I enjoy Playboy Cardi, but literally the first song was so bad. I haven't listened to anything else. I got a minute into the first song, stopped. Like, bro, it just, and I know there's people that, I have friends that, oh, what a beautiful piece of art created by Playboy Cardi, I'm sure if I sat down and listened to the whole album, I would find songs that I liked, and I would be able to appreciate it more. But if you know me, you know how hard it is for me to listen through a whole album, and I need to be constantly kept up. Like, first song needs to be strong. Every song needs to be strong. Not as strong. But for me, in terms of listening to a whole album, the first song needs to be super strong. Like, Savage Mode 2. I really like Savage Mode 2. The transition from the intro to the second song hooks you in perfectly. And so that's why I was able to listen through to everything, because I was just drawn in and I wanted to see what was next. That's why I really didn't fuck with. That's why I couldn't really make it through a whole lot of Red. I'm pretty sure I'll be with the boys and sit through it and just listen to it, and I'll probably be able to enjoy it, but I just, first impression was not too strong, man. I don't know, plus all the news, he's a bit of a deadbeat dad. Like, I don't know what to think of it. Like, is he really, is he not? Like, I've seen everything, but we're talking about music right now, but yeah. So second episode, that's really it's really all I've got for today. Hopefully trying to find the time to put out more of these. Subscribe, drop a like, comment, let me know what y'all think. Let me know what you want to hear my opinions on. Let me know what you want to talk about. And actually soon I should be getting some guests on and get a little bit of back and forth, because who wouldn't want to see that, right? Peace.